Okay, welcome to the kitchen here on Wake Up Nigeria. Breakfast will soon be served and it's going to be by Chef Polan. Great to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so what are we having for breakfast?
So we're having native pasta.
Native pasta. So I know of native rice, native jollof rice. In fact, I've seen native fried rice before, but native pasta.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
Okay,
the ingredients are currently on your screen, by the way, so you can follow with us.
Okay, so I'm making use of smoked guinea fowl.
Smoked guinea fowl.
Crayfish, smoked panda fish, beef strips, pepper mix, tomato, onions. We have the we have eru powder, seasoning, salt, garlic.
Is there ginger in this?
Yes,
so
garlic and ginger, yes.
Okay.
Just a little, and then eggs.
Okay,
so this
onions.
is just to add a garnish on it.
What herb is that?
These are salad greens.
Salad greens, okay. So of course we have oil as well. What kind of oil is this?
Yes, palm oil, but it was slightly bleached.
Palm oil, okay, that bleaching thing that gives it the clear look.
Yeah, exactly.
You would never believe this is palm oil because of the way it's been so well bleached. Why is it that more chefs are using that idea for their palm oil? I noticed that more and more chefs, they bleach it till it's oily.
Yes, since we are making something with things that are smoked, so that smoky effect from the palm oil gives it a different taste.
Okay. Now this crayfish.
Yes.
Why it looks kind of
so it's blended, but not finely, but just so everything is already blended in it.
Okay, all right. So run me through the process. How are we going to make this food?
First, while our pasta is boiling, we'll also start making the sauce. So make the oil first, saute some onions, and then add the pepper mix. While that is done, also, before that, we also do saute the beef strips.
Okay. So oil, onions, saute the beef strips, take them out, then
the pepper mix
as well.
And then once the pepper is ready, you add the smoked guinea fowl, the panda fish, and the crayfish. And then once it's ready, then we toss in the pasta into it. And then
So at what point does the stock come in?
Also, yes, it comes in before the pasta. So while you are making the sauce.
Okay, so while we're making the sauce, this is what we use for
add it to it,
to make, and then of course the ginger, garlic. I love meals that are made with ginger and garlic. I can't have enough of them because I feel there's a flavor that ginger, garlic, onions
they're aromatics.
They're aromatics as well. Even if it's powdered, there's just something they do to your meal.
Exactly.
So I'm particularly fond of ginger, garlic, onions, and then.
There's never too much garlic and onions.
There's something else I use that, even thinking of it now, like, well, but really, one thing life has taught me about dishes is explore, learn. Every day you learn, you relearn, and you unlearn, and you can make magic in the kitchen enough to please your family members, as they say. Okay, so we're going to put the pasta to boil, and then, of course, we're going to start the process of making the beef strips and all. After which, of course, we'll have everything ready. Chef Polan is still hard at work, and we're preparing breakfast. If you've ever wondered how it is to make, what did you call it again?
Native pasta.
Native pasta. Yes, this is your chance to learn. The ingredients are currently on your screen in case you're just tuning in or you missed one or two items earlier, so you could scribble them down and follow up with what we've been doing so far. So far, so good. Chef Polan, what have we done besides boiling water for pasta?
So we have done, we stir-fried our beef. It was previously marinated.
Okay, what did you use to marinate it?
Garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and then seasoning.
Do you know onion powder is another thing I feel many people are sleeping on?
It's so fantastic.
It's
it
an
adds
amazing...
a lot of flavor to your
meal. Especially if you're the type who doesn't like onions, like raw onions.
Some people don't like to see onions.
Replace it with onion powder and thank us later. No jokes. Onion powder is magical. There's something it does to the food. Even when you taste it raw, it has this...
It is heavenly.
I can't explain it. It's amazing. It really is. Okay, so here we have...
Here we have the oil, and we're trying to saute the onions and the locust bean, eru, and then ginger and garlic paste.
Okay.
Once that is ready, then we'll add our pepper mix for it to fry.
Okay, so the onion actually went in first. After a few seconds, we added the locust beans. After a few seconds. We added the ginger and garlic. So you can imagine the aroma this is giving us right now and what it will add to the flavor as well at the end of the cooking. Okay, so what goes in next? The pepper mix. Okay. So there we go. Aha. Note, this was smoked.
Yes, it was previously smoked.
Yes.
To reduce, save us time.
Yes, cooking time.
And then it adds a lot of flavor to it.
In case you're wondering what we mean by smoked, it's something you can do with just about anything. You can do it with your oven, with your air fryer, but he used a pan. Run us through the process of how you smoked this pepper.
Okay, so I washed the pepper and then added it into the pan. Cut it open and then added a drizzle of oil.
Okay.
So onions, garlic, every other thing you want to blend with the pepper. Put it and then you put it into the oven at maybe 200 degrees Celsius, and until you start seeing that it's getting dark a little, then it's ready.
So there's something interesting about pepper that has been smoked before, and instead of giving you that bright red color, it tends to give you this color, which is kind of like carroty. So it looks kind of orange. But don't panic, you still have the right pepper. Like, you get the flavor as it is. In fact, doing this helps you lock down the flavor as well. Some people, when they want to blend pepper, what they do is they boil it as well. That's perfectly acceptable. You can boil your pepper with onions, everything you're going to use. The water is boiled now, so we're going to put in the pasta.
You want to help me with that?
Okay, there you go. Let me see you do this. Let me see you do this without spilling it. Pasta has a way.
And there are some people, they like breaking their pasta, which is very wrong.
Well, if you have children, you break the pasta until they get to a certain age, or else half of it will end up on the floor. So for people who blend it because they have children, that's fine. Okay, except you don't have teeth as an adult. That's when you can say, oh, I want to break my pasta. So I know you don't want to add the small ones. Most chefs will not. Because if people feel it's the broken one, it's a lie. Everything goes in. In this economy, we waste nothing. Okay? Okay, so we actually had salt added.
Yes, salt has been added.
So salt has actually been added to the water. So we're just going to let it boil. The reason we haven't covered the pan is because the pasta still has to be pressed in a bit, just so everything fits in and then boils properly. So we're going to let this sit for how long?
5 minutes, it's okay.
Okay.
After that, then we start adding the seasoning, the crayfish, the smoked guinea fowl, and the beef, and also the beef stock. Okay. So everything cooks together and gives off that juicy.
I cannot begin to describe to you the aroma in this studio right now. It is amazing. The aroma is just fantastic. I can't tell you just how wonderful it is. Okay, so this, you said, is going to boil for 5 minutes. But for those who don't know what's in the pepper mix, we mentioned that off air. Okay. So maybe we want to run us through this. We have tomato.
We have tomato. We have scotch bonnet pepper. We have tatache. Okay. We have shombo
as well. Yes.
And then onions and garlic.
Okay, so onions, garlic. We have almost everything you put in your pepper mix. So we're going to let this cook. Welcome to the kitchen.
Welcome, Rosemary.
Rosemary, this morning's breakfast has been provided by Chef Polan and has made you native pasta. Tell us about native pasta while you dig into it. Oh, yeah. Try it. Try it. The same way Mazino tried Ukraine and survived. I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this and you will not want to leave the plate.
So when you say native,
that
means, is it that it doesn't have? I don't understand what you say native.
Over to you.
So we use like local ingredients. Like palm oil, iru, that's locust beans, crayfish, panla fish, smoked guinea fowl.
A lot of things inside there.
No tomatoes?
No tomato and onions.
We blended the pepper.
Pepper mix.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So we have beef there, we have roasted guinea fowl.
Yes, and we have...
Roasted guinea fowl. Oh my God.
You're a celebrity
really?
today, so you have to enjoy it. Yes, there's guinea fowl in it.
Nice.
Yes, this is the guinea fowl.
I think they're cute birds. Why do we have to kill and eat them? But it's okay.
You shouldn't eat at all. All animals are cute.
Great. I can feel it at the back.
Oh, wow. That's
that's
it.
Recent slang, they say he enter, he choke.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm glad you
That's
enjoyed it.
Nice.
Well done, Chef.
Well
Polan.
done.
Fantastic.
Are you planning to also package yours, or are you going to take lessons from her? You have a package of...
Package spaghetti. If you were to sell this bowl, how much would it cost?
Well, if it's like in a fine dining restaurant,
see how more.
can take this for 20,000.
For fine dining restaurant. But
No, be calming down now. Gotta be
And for the
calm.
fact that Chef Polan that made it, I mean,
it don't reach
it has to
40,000.
be.
If they don't blow your horn, you might as well do it yourself. I mean, hey.
Folks, see what we bring to you every morning.
Jesus, where did you
All
come
of
from?
these
I've been here, Liz, you know?
You,
You just ignored me all this time.
you scared the spaghetti out of me.
I've been here all this time.
Yeah, right.
Wasn't I right here? I was right here in front
Please,
of the
I
food.
beg you, don't
So
be
see, you
scared.
can actually prepare something that is made for fine dining in the comfort of your home and at much lesser. But of course, if you'd like the whole fine dining experience, Chef Polan is here at your service to give it to you. Native pasta a la carte.
Yes, sir.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Chef. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Titi, for
Thank you
popping
so
in.
Wow.
And Lagos, Nigeria, Africa, the world, thank you for joining us for Monday.
Yeah.
Tell you guys what, you see all of this, we'll do it again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
7 a.m., everyone.
Okay, I've said goodbye. Goodbye.
I said 7
It's
a.m.
okay.
What is wrong?